Good morning, friends. This is Allison with AJ's Inspired Life. I am going to film today my first ever flow journal. I don't even know. This is not my thing. I have been a part of a group for a little bit and I did not do a swap or anything, but I did see someone that really loves them. And I had some things that I thought I would be happy to share off my desk and out of my buckets and bins. And I wanted to make this very special thing. So this is a surprise for someone. So I'm not going to post this actually until it's mailed and it's received, or probably, but I may not even post it. I just want to have it as my record that I made this thing because it was so much fun to make, you guys. So, and I also have the camera kind of literally on me as a new view because I couldn't quite figure it out from my desk. I have a very weird desk. It's literally a bed that folds down. So I can't like attach a mounting or anything to it, and I can't quite find the right stand. It's a very complicated story. I'm sure it's just me who's not very user friendly. So you can see my messy desk. Yes, I've been creating, but this is what I have. I'm going to go through it very quickly. It has a February theme to it. It has a big bow on here. I used this plastic binding. It was on a binding from a packet that I had for work. And so I ripped it off. And so that creates this outer binding here. And then you can see I put 3 singlets signatures in there that I made. So very quickly, I tied them on with ribbon. I didn't sew anything or do anything crazy. It's very easy to take apart and use. Okay, so here's first of all one of my double-sided clips that I made that was the new tutorial or whatever everyone's making that was kind of fun. So it's on there. This is inside. It's just paper clipped in. And then this is a quote that I just love. It says, "Forever is composed of nows." And that was out of my planner that I ripped up and deconstructed. And so I put that in there. And that's just put on with some Valentine's kind of washi tape, but it's super easy to come off, so usable. And then each signature, I'm sorry, the binding of this is just made, I put a big cover of scrapbook paper on this side. And then this back part has scrapbook paper. So we'll go really quickly. Okay, if you open it up, here's the back side of that double-sided clip, some like a scrapbook paper heart. I ripped up part of my calendar. This is a pocket I made out of like plastic, I don't, like packaging. So I just cut it in half. I put some washi samples on here, and then I chocked it full of just yumminess and notepads, just all sorts of stuff, calendar pages, whatnot, stuff you can use, planner stuff. And then in the back, I tucked an envelope full of more goodies. So this is the back cover, if you will. So it comes through, and this is the extra, side of it. So I just kept it to kind of securely hold those things in there. Put a little scrap of paper on here to use to punch. And we just start getting into stuff. There's no way I'm going to show you everything, but here's a little photo frame that, again, everything's just folded like into each signature. So this just, half of it's here, half of it's on the back. On the front of this, so then what I did, each signature is made out of another piece of scrapbook paper. And so this is one signature here. Let me see if I can show you guys where it ends. That's where it ends. That's one signature. Okay, see that? And then this obviously is the next one. So this is one signature. I painted some envelopes and attached a half of one up here to make a little thing with an art card and a clip. And then down here, I made an envelope out of scrapbook paper. And again, just, tucked it full of stuff. This is like an actual return tag from REI when we went and bought something at their garage sale. Note cards, stickers. It's got all sorts of stuff in here. And then some little Post-its. And then on the inside, this was a envelope from Christmas. And I just love this thing. I cut it out of a magazine. I think I used the other half, but I just love her. She's the Queen of Hearts, obviously, so I thought that was appropriate for Valentine's Day. And then in here, I picked out some of my calendar quotes that I love and I thought might be usable for this person. And so I tucked all those calendar quotes in there. And then we move over here, just some yumminess, a clip with some, I don't know what people call this, like fuzz, I don't even know, some rickrack and some yarn. This is one of the envelopes I've painted. So again, it's just tucked in and folded. So this is like half of it. And I found a little heart stamp thing and I just made a little seal. Some paper, it's just all stuff that I hope she can use or pass on. Okay, a Project Life card folded. Here's a little envelope. I made a little tag. Okay, I put it in here with a clip. And then I just took my scrapbooking paper and cut some strips to make some tags this way. Some like little flag tags, if you will, and stapled them on for a little bit of, decor, if you will. Some scrapbook kind of tags. I was watching some of the videos from the group and the exchange rules, if you will. And it said it had to be like not new stuff, but again, this isn't for a group or rules or anything, so I may post it later, I don't know, but it's not all used stuff, like recycled trash stuff, but it is, I didn't buy anything. This was all in my stash that I'm giving away. So this is like, something you could just cut out and put on your page, obviously. This is an old piece from a calendar. And again, some scrapbooking stickers. This is an envelope, obviously. Again, everything's just folded, so this is half of it. Some cute magazine pictures. And then there's the middle of the signature. And again, it's just tied with a ribbon. Sorry, didn't have you in view. It's just tied with a ribbon. So then this is just the back side of it. I didn't get too creative. I tried to watch some videos on making more pockets and all sorts of stuff, but so obviously this is just the second half of all of that. Here's my envelope. And then I put a little tag in here, or a little card, rather, with a Valentine sticker, and then some extra notepads. Oh, and see, this tape is so non-sticky. It's actually kind of coming off. I used it because I wanted to make sure she could maybe reuse it, but we'll have to see. This is the packaging. It actually was the packaging for this that I had. It's a photo frame, and so I just opened it up, put it in here, and then tucked some more goodies in here. A little tag that I made, and then some more things I cut out. Some love theme stuff for Valentine's month. Okay, that's the back of that. All right, so this is signature number 2 right here, this piece of yumminess. Again, I made an envelope out of scrapbook paper here. I put a little tag on it, and then I put some goodies inside that I made. And then I just, again, stuffed, oh, sorry, this is, okay, here's the actual signature, okay? And then some of these I folded over the signature, okay? And this one I folded halfway and made another pocket on the outside. So this is an actual pocket here. And it has all sorts of images and stuff from magazines that I cut out that I thought, like, isn't she beautiful? But then I also found little cute cartoony ones like that, which I think, I just love this. So anyway, that I tucked in there for that. This is, again, here's the back side of that pocket, some more images that I found from magazines. Again, this was a, I think it's Leona Dawson, I want to say, that I just love her artwork. This was a calendar, a planner that I bought a few years ago. And I didn't use like all the boxes, obviously, or I implemented it in another way or something. So this is some of the artwork from that I just saved and I'm hoping to pass on. This is a page of tags that she could cut up. So again, scrapbook stuff. This is a really cool, like thick tag. And then I made another paper clip with just some lace and stuff on it. Again, some artwork from that calendar. And then I did put a little bit of stuff in here. So this is like a chip bag, I think, from where we ate. This is one of my lettering guides from a creative post I had, a creative lettering, I don't even know. Scrapbook paper. This is so cool. I've had this forever. It's a piece of material. Look at that, but it has quotes on it for love and, I don't know, Valentine's Day. Some fodder from magazines and just more magazine stuff that I found that I thought had some cool imaging on it. Okay, and then again, this is the back side. Here's the end of that signature, the scrapbook page, which is completely usable and it has really fun quotes on it. And then the punch outs, and then a quote from I think I'll move that over here actually so it kind of stands out. It's a sticky note with some quotes on it. Tags. And then here's the back pocket, again, folded. So it's, oops, and I got stuff falling out. It's just full of stuff that I made, or little Valentine's Day. Isn't he cute? That's like that old vintage, Valentine's Day cards we used to send. Some notepad stuff in here, and some more cut aparts, and then all sorts of yumminess that I just had for my journals that I'm passing on. Some paper stuff and quotes that I cut out. And so that goes in that back pocket, and then it has another clear pocket on the outside here in this, clear plastic packaging. Oh, say that a bunch. Plastic packaging. All right, here's the last signature. I watched how to make these little corners. So these are easy, and you just put them on whatever, but they actually hold a few things. So you could, tuck something in either side if you wanted. Okay. So again, scrapbook paper for the actual signature, and then a clear pocket envelope on the front here from whatever packaging. It has some little cute things to put in here, some paper scraps, stickers, whatnot. Valentine's Day, and some more notepad stuff. And then I made like a giant tag out of some scrapbook paper here and tied some ribbons on it that kind of go out that edge. All right. And then on the inside of this one, I took 2 plastic packaging. Okay. They were envelopes. So here's the opening to it. So this is one envelope, just like this, and it had, I don't even know what in it, right? Stickers or something. And then I taped it. So you can see right here is the tape. I duct taped it to make a binding for that. So now that becomes folded in the middle. So that becomes a front pocket, and then on the back obviously is a back pocket. Okay. Here's a Starbucks bag pocket here. And then some magazine stuff that I cut out that I had fun images or whatnot. Some more stickers, kind of cool frame. I don't know if it'll be too big for journaling, but you could cut it apart or punch it, or I just thought it was really pretty. These are some prompts again from that same calendar. Let me see if I have her on the back of this. It might have her name on it. Again, some punch outs, some fun like glitter tissue paper that I had from Christmas that I saved, and some fun pictures, some fun things to do, a recycling card, which I thought was kind of fun because it has like what we recycle here where I live, and then like a winter picture on the back. Like you could cut it out if, either you have winter or you don't, and it either looks like this or, or it doesn't and you wish it did, but the people that have it are like, ooh, this is cold, and the people that never have it are like, oh, I love it, I want to be in that. So I think everyone kind of relates to a picture like that sometimes. Oh, this is from the calendar again. So Leonie's, I don't know, she's amazing. Let me see if I can find on the back of it. Anyway, I just love her artwork and her quotes. These are habits that make you shine. So I just thought that was fun. This is some under paper, obviously, that I used when I was doing my journal pages. So just kind of scrap. It actually has like, it was a piece of leftover paper that we printed. Some fun scrapbooking paper. And then this is all the back, right? Let me see. Oh yeah, here's the quote, or the website, if you guys want it. She has really amazing planners, and this was obviously, you can see, from 2014. So I know she has a new one out this year. She has amazing planners and artwork and everything. So if you want to go check out her site, leoniedawson.com. Beautiful, beautiful things. So here's that other piece of that winter, and the back of that. So we're getting kind of long here. So here we go. That's the back of that signature. Here's the back of the plastic. Let me see if I can readjust you guys a little bit. Here's the back of that plastic. So I made another envelope and put more stuff in it. Here's the back of that Starbucks bag, obviously. Okay, and here's the back of the signature with another corner tab. And then on the back of it, I made 2 envelopes. This one's like pink, and I had this thing from like, I think the Target Dollar Spots Playground, whatever it is, a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't even know. And another card inside with some tucks. And then I made an envelope down here, made a little thing, and then this is all journaling cards and some border stuff and some color in stickers. You can color these in, doodle stickers if you will. And then that's the end, that's the third signature, okay? And then this is the back part of the actual folder that I made. And this is a leftover like bill pay envelope, if you will. It's pretty sturdy. I love these. So a little journaling card, another sticker, and then inside I put this envelope, which was another one I painted. Let me just show you guys real quick. It looks like this. So I just did some artwork on some white envelopes, which you can, seal. I often seal it, glue it here. Let me get you in frame. Glue it, and then cut it, right? So then you have a little pocket this way to tuck stuff in, but you could certainly use it this way, however you want. All right, and then, so I gave her a bunch of those. They're in here, as you can see. And then I punched out a bunch of borders and punches that you could use in journaling. And then I found a little tag that said "for you." And then that's the end of this. This is the back side of that scrapbooking paper. Okay. I have a quote here. It says "make and share," which I just kind of thought was applicable. And then I attached all the sticky notes I could find that I have in my stash that might work, like I kind of thought for February, like heart themed or whatnot. So I gave her some of those and some on the back. This is the back of that plastic binding, like from Office Max. So it kind of all goes together. It's super fat. Okay, but what fun. What fun. Okay, I hope you guys find something that inspires you today. I hope you're creating and doing something you love. And I hope that when we have stuff that we can share, either ideas or actual stuff, that we just continue to do that because it always inspires someone. Have a great day, you guys. Take care. Bye.